And then we move to the number 60. They call him the old warhorse, the custom ventilation Casey's Cafe number 60 from Vernon, Connecticut for Glenn Griswold.
Then it will be car number 87 from East Hartford in the RH two-way radios car, the Mayor, Joey Farino.
Goff Motorsports brings us car number 07 from Stafford Springs, Jay Goff.
Car number 98 will be next, a driver from Prospect in the JG Pool and Drywall. In Mr. Rooter car, Nick Salva.
Competitive Edge Coatings, three-time winner in his rookie season from Munson, Mass. Car number 92 for Daniel Wesson.
And JK brings us car number 31, a driver from Newtown, Connecticut, our point leader, Steve Kopchik.
Burnham Motorsports, point contender, car 54 from East Hartford, Connecticut, DJ Burnham.
Then it will be car number 44, a driver from Southington, Tony Membrino Jr. He was a winner last week.
Industrial Handling Systems number 3, Baston qualifying from East Hampton, Jeff Bojali.
Then it will be the Magic Maker in car number 66 from Stafford, Aaron Goff.
Auto House, car number 12 from Plantsville, Connecticut, Rick Dulac.
Then car number 95, he's back from Ansonia, Vincent Engles.
Car 64, the Bam Motorsports car for Mark Alkis from Berlin, Connecticut.
In car number 00, he comes from Bristol, Todd Clark.
Paul French, Podium Paul, driving the RH two-way radio number 2.
Then in car number 24 from Douglas, Mass., Nathan Pitko.
Then it is the All-American Motorsports number 55 for Peyton Henry.
And aboard car number 17, he's from New Milford, Kyle Jetty.
The point standings going in. Kopchik is the leader by 18 over Burnham, Membrino, Farino, and Peyton Henry. And the SK Light contingency partners include Dunleavy Truck and Trailer, New England Racing Fuel, Sunoco, RAD, TA Engines, and Magnus Racing Products.
So that is our outstanding lineup as we get ready to do battle for 20 laps tonight at Stafford Motor Speedway. And in our featured car for the two-seater with Bob Potter driving, it's Jim Armfield. So Jim Armfield is in the passenger seat in our two-seat modified as he is part of the starting lineup.
Well, the field is set. Remember, the incentive and extra bonus from Dunleavy Truck and Trailer is tickets to ride first class Southwestern to the North-South Shootout. Double greens are out. And Wesley Prucker pulls out in front. And look at Glenn Griswold. He quickly moves in the second, and the outside lane is racy. Look at Goff and look at Daniel Wesson.
Yeah, Jay Goff proving that as he goes up the racetrack a little, but he still has plenty of firepower. Almost a 3-watt scenario, and pressuring the back bumper in Jay Goff's car is Daniel Wesson, and now Wesson drops off the base.
Trouble out just in front of Wesson. Jay Goff goes around. Daniel Wesson does a masterful job of avoiding all of that, and it looks like the caution flag is going to come out for Jay Goff.
He was backpedaling.
Yeah, he has. But he's had a good season.
Yeah, and he has not had great luck. Now remember, tailgating, weaving in and out of traffic, and speeding. That'll get you noticed, but it will be by law enforcement officials, and they will ticket you. So drive sober, buckle up, slow down. We want you to arrive alive.
Yeah, Carlos Gray, Matt, is another car off the pace now. He was up among the front-running cars. He actually started on the pole, so he's off to a tough start tonight as well. He had some special friends joining us for tonight's presentation. And that was, of course, Josh and Sean O'Sullivan.
Carlos Gray has a lot of friends.
He does.
He is a very charismatic personality. His teammate, of course, is Glenn Griswold, as they have been partners for about the last 3 seasons in the SK Lights, not only here at Stafford, but all over New England. They compete.
So the person that really did a masterful job is Daniel Wesson, because he now finds himself in the 3rd spot We're looking at it on Periscope. We hope you are too. And wow, Daniel Wesson did a great job of avoiding the golf car.
Steve McQueen would have been proud of him. It was a great escape. But right now, we're going to have a great restart between Wesley Trucker on the inside and the Warhorse on the outside.
Trucker again with the advantage like the initial start and starts to pull away.
Trouble Salva making contact with Kopchak, and both of those cars surviving.
Beaujolais is right there in that mix as well. Meanwhile, side-by-side racing, Doulard and Wesson. Oh, Burnham! Marino, Salva!
He is on the grass, and they stay on the grass, and just coming out to the asphalt is Burnham. A 3-car skirmish on the front straightaway, and now the yellow comes out.
Now, if you haven't looked at Periscope, we see Burnham sliding down through the infield. Nick Salva.
Boy, they were toppled like dominoes as they came tearing across the grass outside of turn number 1. So it looks like we are ready to resume at a very important restart this early in the race for Wesley Trucker in car number 22. The Stafford driver going eyeball to eyeball with the guy from Ellington, Glenn Griswold.
Here they come. Turn number 4. Oh, not good.
Ragged,
to say the least.
So they will be summoned back, and we will do it again, and Wesley Trucker moves back to the head of the class.
Mysterious moon, the setting in the backstretch.
Now things look a lot more organized as Wesley Trucker will chauffeur the field into turn 4.
Here they come. Much better that time.
Especially if your name was Wesley Trucker, because he was able to get the jump on Griswold, and the Warhorse will be fighting back. Battle for third, and Doulard is getting the jump on Daniel Wesson.
Sure is. Now Farino, Mr. Inside, is running the outside. They come off the turn. Back to the line they come. And the leader still is Glenn Griswold. At this point, Doulard moves into second. And here comes Joey Farino, who's had no luck at all in recent weeks. And now Farino, with the cancer awareness car, moves into the top 3.
And once again, the outside groove looks like the ideal place to be. But here comes Farino going down to the spot where he likes the best. There is the 87 of Farino. He's trying to grind it out and move into second against Todd Doulard. Yellow is out.
Yellow is out.
And there is a car pointed around the wrong way, right underneath the pamphlet.
This time, Matt.
Now he goes to the inside.
Well, we're going to see if it pays off.
The old Warhorse is crossing us up. He's had kind of a tumultuous season. Blew a motor in that car.
Yep.
But he always says when he has good rubber on the car, that's the most important part of it for him. And usually he is able to move quickly. And it looks like he is moving very quickly through the first 5 laps of this race. But Doulard is going to give him a battle.
Certainly is. Here they come. Off the turn. Green is out. And there's no question about it. They are 3 wide.
Joey Farino to make the move before. He's trying to pull it off now.
Doulard up the hill. Griswold. Nobody's giving an inch. All the way around turn number 4. Joey Farino's the brand new leader.
He goes from third to first with a Daredevil Knievel inside move as he has some space between himself and Griswold. Battle for third, fourth, and fifth between Doulard, Beaujolais, and Wesson. And Henry is getting involved.
It is Henry up the outside. Beaujolais. Trouble now. Off the turn. Wesson gets crossed up. Goes spinning. Membrino is involved. Salva and Kopchak, the point leader. is right in the middle of all of that, as we've got 5, 6 cars, and Daniel Wesson is able to pull away along with Beaujolais, and Membrino is able to pull away, and now Nick Salva. 2 cars left to the outside wall.
Stopped and nowhere to go.
Always fun to watch a race, man, but I hate the fact that you're not there at the finish.
Yeah, I hate it for my sponsors and all my crew. We worked real hard on this car this week to get it back out here. It sucks, but hey, it happens sometimes.
One of the good guys, Nick Salva. Unfortunately, no win tonight with the 98 car.
Tough one, John. There's no question about that. Hey, we regroup the field. Burnham now getting in his correct order. Beaujolais in front of him. Membrino behind. Joey Farino painted the car pink. Crew member and supporter on the team. Suffering with cancer. We call it the Cancer Awareness Car. And Farino gets off to a good start again, Matt. And look at Doulard. He just refuses to be left out of the top 3.
And he is able to slash his way underneath Glenn Griswold on the verge of taking over second. So Doulard and Griswold in an intense battle, and right behind them, watching the sparks fly, is Peyton Henry.
And Jay Goff, we almost counted him out earlier. The cream has started to rise to the top. He's come back to the front in the top 5 as well. Doulard continues to shake off Glenn Griswold. That's not an easy task. And Peyton Henry has come from 20th up to the top 4, and he looks to move on to the podium. Meanwhile, Paul French is also coming on strong with DJ Burnham, and in front of Burnham is Beaujolais. Side by side for third match.
And here is Henry, and he is able to whiplash his way.
Oh, Glenn Griswold.
Making contact, and Griswold is headed to the concrete.
Car snaps around.
I'm truly living the dream. It all started at Lincoln Tech. Lincoln Tech is the national leader in training for careers that build America.
So we are getting fired up for a restart. And here is Farino getting the upper hand against Todd Doulard. And let's see if Doulard can battle back. It looks like he is going to be able to.
Down the back straightaway, it appears that we've got side-by-side racing for the 5th spot, and Kopsik has went around Peyton Henry to take over
Spinning
position
around
number 5.
is Carlos Gray in the middle of turns 1, 3, and 4. So Gray has gone around. Pitco is behind him in car number 24, and the yellow comes out on lap number 9. So we did get 1 lap in, 3 and 4. So we have another yellow flag, and Farino has been masterful on these restarts as he got a big jump that time on Todd Doulard. And Jay Goff was able to whip his way into 3rd place. So Jay Goff, who has had a very frustrating season, is in good shape now as we approach the halfway point. As we get ready to re-fire him up, and once again, Farino is a drum major of the parade, and the battle develops for second between Goff and Doulard.
And look at Daniel Wesson, again, coming up on the outside as we approach the halfway marker. He goes in deep past Kopsik. Daniel Wesson is on a move, and Doulard goes spinning.
And he backpedals his way on the grass. We'll see if he can get it fired up. Get untangled, and the answer is no. And 1 lap went underway, but that was it.
To ride from the back to the front for a lot of competitors, including Daniel Wesson, including Burnham, Kopsik, Membrino, and Beaujolais, and Brucker also. And Jay Goff have been with Peyton Henry, front to back, back to front.
But at the front of the field, it's strength against strength. You have Joey Farino, a guy who loves the inside groove, and Daniel Wesson, a guy who prefers the outside groove. So strength against strength on this double file restart.
Here they come. Lights are off on the safety vehicle. 10 down and 10 to go. Farino, then Daniel Wesson. Wheel to wheel off turn number 4. And Joey Farino with the advantage on the start. But here comes Burnham to the outside of Paul French. And who's his partner in crime? Membrino with car 44.
They shock and awe their way into turn number 1, a big lead for Farino, but second is a question mark. As here comes Burnham. We had counted him out about 10 laps ago, but right now he's challenging Wesson for second. And here comes Membrino, another driver who is left for dead.
Burnham's car suddenly developed a caffeine twitch, Matt, and all of a sudden he was forced to back out of it a bit. But look at Membrino, smack to the back bumper of the Wesson machine, lets him know he's there. Inside, bottom shot move, going, will it be gone? As Membrino, by inches, takes over second at the line.
But Wesson is not slowing down. He is right there sharing the same Hans device as Tony Membrino Jr. Burnham wants a piece of the action. Second, third, and fourth could fit inside a Cheerio with a man who is doing the most damage. Tony Membrino Jr. taking over sole control of second.
Burnham saw the move. He makes a duplicate copy of it, moves into the third spot, but Wesson continues to fight back. Beaujolais up to the 5th position, Kopsick in for 6th. Here comes Wesson, gets a second wind, and he is hooked on the outside again.
A good tsunami move by Wesson, but he settles into third. Steve Kopchak, a sense of urgency for the driver of car number 31. He does not want DJ Burnham to gain too many spots on him heading into the final week of the season. We are down to the final 4 laps with the mayor in command.
Farino way out in front, no challenges for him, but that is not the story for second on back. Burnham continues to hunt down Membrino. Beaujolais with about the same distance between him and Wesson, as now Kopsick takes a look at the outside and then pulls back in the line. This time when they come to the stripe, 2 circuits to go, and Burnham is right there underneath Membrino, but it's short-lived.
The mayor is in front by a landslide at the front of the field, and the cat-mouse game continues between Tony Membrino Jr. and DJ Burnham. DJ Burnham, if he can move into second, it would be very important because he needs all the points he can stockpile in his battle for the title against Kopsick. Here comes Farino, less than a lap from victory lane.
There's no question about it. Final time down the back straightaway. Burnham working over Membrino for second, but Joey Farino, Mr. Inside, the cancer awareness, pink number 87, Joey Farino will take down the victory. Membrino in for second, Burnham to finish in third, Daniel Wesson for 4, Kopsick for 5, and Beaujolais for 6.
So DJ Burnham is able to pick up only 4 points on Steve Kopchak. So unofficially, headed into the final race of the season, Steven Kopchak will have a 14-point lead over DJ Burnham with the championship of the SK Lights on the line.
Certainly is, and of course, those battles and more will be taking place for the 43rd annual Napa Auto Parts Fall Final Weekend. Coming up on Saturday and Sunday, October the 3rd and 4th. Joey Farino in victory lane. The Napa Auto Parts Winners Circle. Paul French over there to congratulate his buddy and pal.
You know, we pulled away at the end, Ben, but one of the great moves of the season was one that Farino pulled off. A 3-wide move. It started in the entrance of turn number 2, and he didn't finalize it till the exit of turn number 4. But a 3 wide electrifying move as he was able to jet stream his way into the lead.
Let's go down to John Gates and meet our winner in the top 3.
Well, the mayor is exiting the car. Here he is, Joey Farino, man. You know you went 3 wide to get that. I know it was quite a while ago, but what a move that was to get into the lead.
Yeah, I saw it. I mean, this car was hooked up tonight. I stuck the nose down there. It stuck. You know, I mean, we needed it. We fell to an act on sportsmanlike conduct last week, and, you know, I mean, we haven't had any luck since we turned the car pink, and we're just trying to get some good finishes for our crew member, Marla. She got diagnosed with liver and pancreatic cancer and is unable to work because of her treatment schedule and doesn't have any insurance. So I'm definitely donating tonight's win check to her. Got to thank Stevens Ductwork for matching the win checks, to Dario's Auto Service, Steve's Auto Care and Repair, Gallagher Buick GMC. They're all trying to help Marla out, and we're accepting any donations you guys want to give to her. Just, you know, she needs to wake up in the morning and worry about feeling better, not paying rent. You know, I got to thank all my guys. This car's, we've had a dry spell lately. Missed the setup a couple of weeks ago. You know, Paul French, Big Frank, Greg, Dean, Debbie, you know, everybody who's helped out on this, Cafazzo, you know, just a lot of late nights and long hours, and it all paid off tonight.
There he is, folks. Joey Farino, SK Light Modified main event winner. And I'll tell you what, Joey, put a clinic on those restarts. Good stuff. Let's talk to our second place finisher, Tony Membrino.
Tony Membrino Jr. going to congratulate Joey Farino on a great race. Last week's winner comes home second tonight. Another podium. Got to be proud of that. And you stayed out of trouble.
That was an accomplishment in itself, and I don't need to comment on how horrible that race was. I'm really ashamed of a lot of my competitors. I'm glad they're going to have a week off to rethink what the hell they're doing. I'm glad. I'm pretty sure that Griswold's okay. I think I saw him moving around. That was a hard hit. Just survival. That's all it was, and I'm thankful and fortunate to be in one piece. I got to thank my dad, Ed Flemke, everyone on my TMR team that really gets behind me and supports me. My sponsors, Additive Manufacturing of New England, CWPM and Ely's Catering Equipment Service, Cliff Nelson Motorsports, TD Homers, Hearthstone Pub, J. Paul Auto, FK Rod Ends, Goodrich, Minuteman Press, Joe Membrino Electric, TA Engines, Raceworks Chassis. We got a good car underneath us. We just had heat cycle after heat cycle after heat cycle, and congratulations to the 87, and looking forward to wrapping up this season on a good note.
Tony Membrino Jr., 4th straight top 5 for him this season. A strong run to close out the season. DJ Burnham gets his 13th podium of the season with a solid 3rd place finish, and another guy who kind of survived the onslaught of cautions.
Oh man, I don't even know what to say about that. That was almost embarrassing. That was an ugly race there. I don't even know how many times we were spun or put in the wall or raced like crap. I just hate it for my guys. This car was really fast all day and definitely didn't deserve a 3rd place finish tonight. I got to thank Bruce Manili, Manili's Banksman Catering, Ron Williams, Advice One, my buddy Jake's Farm Stand. He buys corn from us all summer. He came out tonight with his grandson. It's really nice to see him. Got to thank Donnie Wood for the awesome power, Mike from Magnus, Ricky from R&R, my mom, my dad, my girlfriend Hermie, Bird, everybody that helps on this car. This car is really fast. I mean, we'll be back fall final and win it, hopefully.
DJ Burnham survives the onslaught of cautions, survives all the trouble, and gets another 3rd place finish for him. And now, just 14 points out with 1 race to go, very much alive for this SK Light Championship with Steven Kopchik. Let's send it back upstairs to Ben and Matt.
Well, let's take a look. The